also wanted to mention to you, we're in the wake of the hurricane down there. This is still, I mean, one tragedy usurps another, but people are still cleaning up down there. I'll be down there next week. I hope everything's functioning.
They came today on Atlantic and got some of like the trees and shrubbery and that kind of stuff, but like God forbid if you left that and picked up the mattresses and all that crap,
Right.
It's
Outside.
Yeah. It looks like you're in West Virginia, and somebody got didn't pay the
Pay the mortgage and got moved out.
No, it didn't pay the mortgage on the motel.
Right.
And there's 35 mattresses on the side of the road. It's just like, ugh.
But the hurricanes and weather tragedies are real opportunities for the scammers to come out of the woodwork.
Well, it's unbelievable.
So my father-in-law has a screen torn, like in the back, right? The screen over the lanai in the back. I think 2 screens tore and were flapping, so he needed some screen repair. But you got to get up on the thing. They cover the whole back, so it's not just a ladder.
So it's like the ones that cover the pools.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
So couple of screens. He calls somebody. They quote him like $250 or whatever. Now he's got the pictures of it from a neighbor, so he knows that it's just 2 screens flapping. So he gets a quote when he tells the guy on the phone. They're like, yeah, probably $250. We'll get up there. We can restring them or whatever they do. Okay. So the guys show up and they call him because he's not down there right now. So they know this. And so they get him on the phone. They're like, yeah, it's this. Some of the bars are dented too, so we're going to have to pull out a lot more of the screens. $800 it goes up to. He goes, listen, mother flower, I'm going to text you the pictures I got this morning from my neighbor. And if anything on this house looks different, leave your business card so my lawyer can come pick it up in my door. But I'm thinking, like, my God, how often this must happen in a state like Florida.
They say that is the number one reason why our insurance is so high. It's number one is the roofing scams. So that storm happened how long ago?
Jesus,
maybe 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah.
Okay. So I'm still this is the at least the 3rd time that I've walked in here to tape it. Those red machines that haven't been plugged in since T and I walked in here 3 weeks ago and unplugged them because they were so loud. Now today I'm going to sling them out in the walkway. Like that's like I called, I said, it's because the people that run these boards of these condos, it's not, I mean, they're older people, man. They're just they're getting, I mean, they're just getting played. And I called them. I said, this lady, Pat, I said, we spoke. I said, we were in complete agreement there. My unit had 0 water. But the thing is, it's just like, they're still paying for this Phoenix 8200 and whatever the hell this other thing is.
The dehumidifiers are still in there?
Yeah, they're still in here. They
3 weeks. I wonder what the rental is on that.
And they haven't been plugged in. They haven't been, like, T and I came in there because you couldn't hear, and we had to do the show, so we unplugged them. And I thought, this will be a perfect case because when they come in here, they'll be like, oh, they're unplugged. And if, like, the actual CSA or somebody had something to say, they'd say, Mr. Nash, why'd you wait? I'm like, well, I don't know, because I live there. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, you stuck them in here because nobody lives here. You walked in here, there was no furniture. Like, oh, we can hide two or 3 things in here, easy. Well, they're still here.
Yeah,
still here, and the giant semi trucks that drop them off are back in Tulsa. So you figure that out.
So now, so this is going to be like a special assessment for this damage from your HOA fees.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that's going to be a hefty bill. But yeah, so the scams, it's a whole cottage industry down there in these hurricane states.
There's signs all over the place that say it is a felony to do contract work without a license in the state of Florida. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to the Let's Go Brandon signs.
Right, there's plenty of those too. So yeah, but I'm just like, so what's the bill that they're accruing if they've got those units in how many units in the complex?
There's 6 buildings, 77 units in each building.
Man, ServPro, buy your ServPro stock.
I bought Occidental.
Mario Cavone, absolutely love the show. Big fan of both your work. F, marry, kill. This is the Sean edition. F, marry, kill. Michaels, Waltman, Oliver.
I have to F, marry.
You got to F, marry, kill.
And who are my 3 choices?
3 Seans: Michaels, Waltman, and Oliver.
I'm sorry, I'm going to marry Waltman.
Well, we are kind of married anyway.
I'm going to marry.
If you split, we have to divide some.
No, I'm going to marry.
Property.
Yeah, I'm marrying Waltman. I'm not doing that. It's dudes.
Well, but you remember we did a Kliq edition of this on Kayfabe, and we gave each of you the F, marry, kill of each other, and all of you killed Scott.
I didn't kill Scott.
Yes, and we played it for him. For next week, you're gonna have to find that for next week, Steve.
I must have. I'm sorry. It's fucked up.
Oh, come on, he had a blast with it too. Well, but you remember we did a Kliq edition of this on Kayfabe, and we gave each of you the F, marry, kill of each other, and all of you killed Scott.
I didn't kill Scott.
Yes, and we played it for him. For next week, you're gonna have to find that for next week, Steve.
I must have. I'm sorry. It's fucked up.
Oh, come on, he had a blast with it too. Well, but you remember we did a Kliq edition of this on Kayfabe, and we gave each of you the F, marry, kill of each other, and all of you killed Scott.
I didn't kill Scott.
Yes, and we played it for him. For next week, you're gonna have to find that for next week, Steve.
I must have. I'm sorry. It's fucked up.
Oh, come on, he had a blast with it too.